Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. Woo, give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. All praises and glory goes to the Most High Almighty. Oh boy, my apology, beloved, my apology. I just woke up. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm reading this book, I just fell asleep. And I had, if I put the book down, the sleepness is gone. And when I'm reading the book, especially when I get in this part, and I just fall asleep, deep sleep. I can't get past. I'm almost done. The book only 70 pages. 70 pages. That's all. It's just a small book. 70 pages. I just can't sure. You thought like 70 pages, something like a whole day, you could just read it. I really do not have that every time I'm trying to get it. And it's just I can't. I keep getting asleep, and the book is so powerful, so beautiful, and then I like the way, this thing, I just keep falling asleep. I can watch a movie, I can pass the whole day watching a bunch of crap on YouTube, Netflix, and so I would never fall asleep. The moment I just take certain book and I'm starting to read, and I'm like, oh, this is fascinating. I would like to get this knowledge. And then I just go straight to sleep. And I look at the time, it was like, I look at it, was like 11:35. And I'm like, okay, well, let me just close my eyes like right quick, and then I'm gonna begin the prayer. I'm good. I'm good. I won't sleep that much. I'm just gonna rest. And when I opened my eyes, it was like 12:35. I slept a whole hour. So I fold the book and then jump out of the sleep, and I check my phone, and a couple people, already calling me. I'm like, what happened? What's going on? I didn't even have time to check my email and seeing everything and stuff. One sister emailed me about the planetary alignments that's going to take place on June the 24th. I was not even aware of that, beloved. I was not even aware of that, So, and there are there are a couple of there are a couple of hmm, hmm. All right, there are a couple of brother Ali just sent me something, and huh, oh boy, there are people sending prayer requests. I am unable to do all of this. Yes, beloved, there are a couple of information that I was going to check, and I did not have the time. However, it is brought to my attention that on the 24th, June the 24th, there will be a complete planetary alignment that only happened in a few, well, in a few times, So, uh, and I would ask the nation. Certain one of you, I did say, I would wait. I will ask you to follow your heart. Tell what your heart do it. Even though it's scary, but that's what it is. Certain things are here for intimidation. They really don't want you to get this type of knowledge. And I would advise anyone to move on and do what you need to do, because you never know. You never know. Don't let men telling you anything. Just do according to your heart. See if my phone is on silence. Oh boy, it's not. Yeah. All right. People text me and all that. Yeah, I was not aware of all that. Okay. There will be a deep planetary alignment. We will talk about that at the end of the video. But in the meantime, beloved, let us keep on moving. Let us keep on praying and asking and thinking and begging, because the more that we ask, I don't know about you, we all receiving a lot. I don't know about other people, but I'm still receiving, you know. Um, Give me a second. Let me see. Whoops. Hello?
This Brother Levi.
Yeah, shalom, beloved sister.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty
Okay.
good?
Yeah, this is Lori Salter.
Yes. You have something you wanna share with the nation, sister?
Yes, yes, I do. I sent my testimony in about the pineapple, but I'm finna share something. It's gonna be very quick.
Go ahead.
With the pineapple,
Go ahead.
the day I think the day for yesterday, and I didn't have it in a bowl, but you told me not to touch it, so I got a plastic bag and I put it in a bowl. And soon as I put it in a bowl, I had a visitor. She come by, and I'm not knowing she was coming by, but she just showed up and she told me she was out of the body moisturizer that I make, and she wanted to buy another one. And so I'm like, okay, I guess it is working. But she bought a body butter, not expecting that she was gonna come by. Now that's what I had a testimony. I sent it to your email. Now today, oh, Levi, today, the Holy Spirit is here. I did the seven water sip with the water, and I went to the store and come back, and I was sitting in my truck, just giving the Lord praises, talking to the Lord in the spirit. And at that moment, a big old white bird, I guess a dove, but it was bigger than a dove, but it was pure white. It flew across my house. It was within the sky. I like Holy Spirit with nobody but you. The Holy Spirit. It reminded me of the Spirit ascending like a dove. Just at that moment, a big old white bird came flying across my house. This was this morning. And I knew it was the Spirit. I knew it. Yes, it's had big. It was bigger than a dove, so I
Uh,
would just
y-
say a dove. I don't know what bigger than a dove, but it was
yes.
pure white.
Anytime things like that happen and then you have it in your mind, that's what it is. Because like the brother from Georgia, he saw the person in his dream, and then he said, this is Samuel, this is the prophet Samuel, because that's what's being beamed in your head, because that's
Yes,
what it is. Yeah, that's what it
and
is.
I knew it. It was no doubt in my mind. I knew it was the spirit because
That's
I
what it
was
was.
talking to the spirit,
And
and the
then it
spirit
happened.
at that time the big it was pure white.
Hmm.
It was bigger than a dove.
Yeah.
Somebody say seagull. No, it wasn't a
No.
seagull, but it
It,
was a dove.
a bird. Yeah, that's what it is. Like yesterday, I was talking to a brother and a sister face to face. They came and see me and pick up something, and we were talking in the street. We were meeting someplace, and I was telling them, and we were talking about certain subject, and right, we say the word. We were talking about, when people are talking about, hey, talking about the devils, and then whoever they were talking about just show up, and then
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
like we were saying, when you speak of somebody, they show
they
up.
just show up. And then
Uh-huh.
when I was talking with the sister, and then out of nowhere this dude pop up on us and trying to transfer his energy, trying to touch us and stuff like that, and we rebuke him. We say, hey man, keep on working. He's like, yo, I just want a few bucks. I'm like, dude, just keep on working,
Yes, yes,
because we
you
can
know,
feel the energy from him.
yes, that's what happened many times to me. Or like I say, your thoughts when you think of something, it happens, or either when you just in the spirit, or you reading, or you talking, or something like a distraction to
Yes.
get you out of that energy.
Exactly, that energy, and then have you
Yes,
talking about
distraction.
something else. All right, thank you, beloved. Thank
Oh,
you for
okay,
sharing.
thank you, the nation, thank you, Levi. Thank
Shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yes, and brothers, you have to be very sharp now. Not anybody walk up to you and then that person don't know you and then try to touch you and asking you for money when you're talking, when a group of brethren, that was the brother and I and the wife, who were outside in a public place. Well, not even a public place. We were in a parking lot, empty parking lot. This fellow out of nowhere, he just came in like, yo, what's up, man? Hey, you guys ain't got nothing. And then the brother like, hey man, the brothers take a few steps, because we can feel the energy from coming from him. He's like, hey, I'm not trying to do anything to you guys, and so I'm just trying to get some money, and so say, dude, we appreciate everything. You go in peace. He trying to touch us while we were talking about like certain things related directly to what he just did, and then he tried to transfer the energy and stuff. Look, listen, you don't let anybody touch you and stuff like that when you're in the street. I don't know you, Negro, man. I don't know you like that, man. Trying to touch us and say that, yo, man, just if the dude could have, if he did stay, away and say, good morning, how you folks doing? You guys got a few bucks, you can help me? Nah, this dude came in and tried to touch us and stuff. Hey, what you guys talking about? We rebuke him, hey, man, stay away, man, because those guys are empty vessels. They are empty vessels. Yeah, they are empty vessels. Things will jump on them, and then they will use their body, and then they come to you, transfer something to you, or mess up the whole conversation. And we were talking about a specific person, a specific demon, and then this dude came in and tried to touch us. The brother rebuked him. The brother, like, we can feel the energy. We step back. We're like, hey man, this is a little circle here. Don't be coming over there and trying to do your thing, man. Keep it moving, dog. We don't know you like that. And like, well, I wasn't trying to do anything. He said, we didn't accuse you to do anything to us. We just tell you, hey, go in peace. We don't have any money, anything like this. You're moving. And then he just take a few steps back, and then he crossed the street. He left. You know, when something beaming in your head, the moment you are talking, this is what it is. You gotta step back and be on your guard, like, yo, you know. And I had a few words for him. If he get aggressive, or I bind this demon, yeah. Especially our people think like, everyone that come to them and beg them, that guy, he look like a homeless. It doesn't work like that, man. It depends on how this person come to you. If this person come in peace, that he sneak on us. It was we weren't even where uh, publicly. We were in a specific place. He sneak. He didn't make his presence known. He just saw us, and then while we were talking, and the brother that he pop up right behind the brother. I saw him coming, but the brother did not see him coming. Is when the brother heard the voice, he turned around. He was already next to the brother, trying to, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what? Like he know us, we homies and stuff. Hey, what's up? What you talking about here, man? Yo, man, don't be coming around in our circle. Right now, we are wiser. We're moving forward, man. And then I will talk about a little testimony a sister sent us concerning the pineapple, of course, and other brethren and sister and all sending. We got a sister in New York. She bought her pineapple on Sunday, a green pineapple on Sunday. Today is like mostly orange. It just there's so much things that those things can absorb. Okay, beloved, let us keep on moving. All right, we have a lot of things going on. We are wiser now. Certain little tricks we cannot let our excuse me, we cannot let our hearts let those things treat us. Okay, and then it's nothing against the flesh of this fellow, it's everything against their spirit. All praises and glory goes to the mighty one. Oh, great and terrible and powerful God, you that created the heaven and the earth and everything in them, you that created men and know his heart, you that know our move before we made them. Oh, terrible and great King, give us passage, give us permission, give us the key to your private library so we may learn your wisdom. You that have all knowledge, and of course, when we ask you, forgive us, Holy One, because of our sins. Forgive us for the sins of our forefathers. Our forefathers and us, we had rejected your holy knowledge. We rejected your holy wisdom. We embrace our ignorance, arrogance. We have defiled your spiritual bed. We worship other gods before you. We indeed worship creatures before you, grand creator. We raise everything above you. We find one little book, this book talking about something, we feel like some connection. Next thing you know, we don't need you. All it is this book. We find one little exercise, it bring us a little prosperity. Next thing you know, we raise that. We start worshiping things. We start worshiping people, calling them name, and be with them and be around them and have transfer all sort of things in them. That is why I understand. Like we weren't ready for a community. We're still not ready to have a community. We must be, or if any, we have to get a community to be together. We must be in the same page. We must be at least in the same book. We must understand that you give access. Of course, a lot of people are saying, well, this is called free will. Yes, free will, but you must accept the consequences that come with your free will. Like I said before, I surrender my free will unto the Most High. I can only do righteousness in His eyes. To hell with you men out there. What we did yesterday to you was evil. Oh, well, you should have give this man money and taking him and give him a hug and let him eat in the circle. To you, this is evil. But to us, it was righteousness because we see and felt what you could not and can't feel. We give the mighty one great praise, great glory. We say thank you for everything. We have many stuff going on, beloved. It's unbearable. It's like so much are happening, so many things are going on, and the day by day this world will become more and more ignorant. You thought the amount of knowledge that would make the people wiser, it make them more foolish. You thought like the amount of books, information, the amount of stuff that is being released, the world would have said, you know what, we must have done something wrong. Let us see. Let us stop for a second. The rent is too much, the food is too much, this system is not working. Let us stop. Let us you know what, everything is canceled, all debt and everything is canceled. Let us rebuild a better new system. No, they acting like everything is not only is doing better, it's fine. They didn't do anything, they don't have to pay for anything. But we have the spirit. We can see the fear and trembling, we can see the worriness, we can see the sorrow in their faces. We know that the great and mighty one is in the midst, and we understand everything is his work. We may not be able to stop, of course, we cannot stop all that he did. Certain things that they have to happen, beloved. Certain stuff have to happen in order for another group of people to come and rise. One has to fall. We cannot, two kings cannot rule the same kingdom. Of course, well, when it comes to the other people, they are no king and queens at all. They're just pretenders. They're just playing Halloween. They're just playing costume. But when the real people, the real royalty get there, you have to step back. But in order for us to become real royalty and real people, real magi, real magician, we have to accept it. We have to study it. In your book, it is said when Yahushua was born, the first three persons that came and visited him was three high magicians, Gaspar, Balthazar, and Melchior. Even those three names, by saying them, you can do a lot of things. That means they know it was a magical folk. It was a magical fellow. It came from a magical people. Yes, only the so-called ascending masters could use this type of magic because the land was really hard. The ley line was really hard to access. Now we are coming to a new age, and this thing is flowing all over. We can feel it. We can see the sign. We can see the doors. The lights are flashing. We can see things. We have dreams. Energy are coming out of our body. Our hands are burning. Our feet, our back, our eyes, our mouth, our head. We can feel this energy. We know it's not something wrong. If it was something wrong, we would have been dead a long time ago. We know something is telling us something, and we understand it. We do not fully understand it, but we do know that it is your work. We pray we give you glory for everything. Great one. On June the 24th coming up, there will be a great planetary alignment. And of course, a lot of us will be engaging in certain things and a specific demand. Because the light will triumph over the darkness in the summer equinox, the summer solstice, so to speak, because the day will be longer than the night, we will get rid of all the darkness that we have in us, all the ignorance, all the doubts, all the blockage, all the nonsense and negative energy, and we will need the light. We will need more wisdom. We will need our wisdom to shine. We will need our core that is in our body to shine. Just like the sun is at its highest peak, we want our knowledge to shine. We want no depth, whether it was physical depth, spiritual depth, financial depth, economical depth, mental depth. We do not need any depth, period. All of them will be automatically gone. We need abundance and substances, spiritually, financially, mentally, physical substance, strength. The one that have weaknesses in their joint, the one that have arthritis, the seniors, the young people. That we need strength. We need everything to be renewed. Great one. Allow us when we ask, and let it be given unto us. We want no more attachment to other people, other side. We want control, both light and definitely darkness. It is because we've been living in darkness so much, we think everything is darkness. We have no idea what light is. Now we are coming to the light. We're asking you, Holy Great One, may those planets, when they are aligned, and shoot this energy or release this energy beam that will break those horrible curses that we have on us, that will break those spells that we have on us, that will grant it all the wishes that we will wish, because you created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them, and you gave us dominion over everything. We say thank you. May you look upon our beloved brothers and sisters that have issues, brother Darnell, the beloved brother Marshall, and all the other brethren and sisters, brother Patrick and his wife, the beloved brother Andy, brother Endler Smith, that seems to can't get there, beloved sister Christiana. over there in Canada. Of course, things always happen. They can't get the stuff. The beloved brethren in Australia, London, and all our beloved all around the world. Brother John over there in China, and then we ask the Mighty One to bless them and fight for them and provide for them and let them know that He is there. He is in the midst. May Your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah. So be it. To the Holy Spirit, to the angels, to the earthly mother, to all the energies, the spirits, the lois, all of them, the benevolent, all the spirits that are there, that are ready to serve and ready to give access. We begged, we ask, we pray for forgiveness. We know we've been forgiven. And now we beg, we ask for the knowledge, the sweet, strange, weird wisdom of the Mighty One, the secret of the fire, the secret of the water, the secret of the air, and the secret of the earth. We ask for the ultimate knowledge, the complete restoration of the knowledge, wisdom that we lost, the way the great being intended to be. We ask it. Bring it to us. Bring it. It is time. No time for standby, no time for joke, no time to wait on others. If the Most High, if you still behind, you have doubt, this is where we're supposed to be. The one that are moving forward, we commend you to bring us all those knowledge so we can get ourselves out of this thing and please the one and then become an example on this earth as he wanted us to do. Selah, so be it. Go, all of you, fulfill those things and come back and give us the report. Selah, so be it. By the great and horrible and terrible power of the mighty one vested in me, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved brothers and sisters. Be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. You fear no man. You fear no book. You fear no thinking. You fear no knowledge. The only being in this universe you must fear is the mighty one himself. Besides that, to hell with all other things. You do not bow down and worship anything. The mighty one protect your soul. The strangeness, the magic, and you protect your body. You watch over yourself. You let the mighty one watch over your soul. Then you keep going, you keep watching. He gives you enough knowledge to do everything and anything we want it to do. He gives you all this knowledge. Look for it. If you look, you will find it. If you look for it, you will find it. If you do not look for it, you won't find it. Just a natural law. There are things out there, beloved. It is there. Look for it, question it, ask for it. It will answer, it will come to you. Knock on the door, someone will open. There are things out there. Our knowledge is out there. And worry not about other brethren. Worry not about other sistren. They do their thing. We do ours. We are moving forward. And at this point, the mighty one he gave us, I'm seeing certain things that he giving, certain understanding. I did not have understanding of the so-called planetary hours, and now I'm getting better and better understanding what the planets are and what they are doing. That's why I don't get involved with Negroes trying to tell me they don't exist. It's all Gentiles. That's unhuman. You believe none of them exist? Okay, well, that's it. You believe that only us exist, and then you believe the way Gentiles are all going online and saying stuff, and then you repeating after them. That's on you, dog. I believe what my ancestors taught us. And I've seen the things that they are saying in certain books and the things that they are saying to us face to face. Like I said last night, which one of you were in a podcast last night? Let me repeat this again for the people so they may understand what's going on here. Before I don't want to confuse people out there. We want to know exactly. Hmm, okay. Um, there you go. All right. Yeah, the people that were out there last night, we had to stop in the middle and then continue with something else because it needed to be said. I was supposed to say this, and this is the stuff that we discussed. We said last night. We are probably the only time in our life everything that we're doing from now on come from straight from the source. Everything that we are doing right now, it's coming from our people, from us. We haven't go to the so-called Gentiles to get information for a while now. No more. Even though the news they are saying they don't know what they are doing. Because you know why? It was confirmed to me when I went and meet the masters that a lot of stuff, brothers, that they put they don't know what they are in the Bible. And we do have those stuff in our houses. And then I brought them to the big masters so they can consecrate it for me because I didn't know how to consecrate it them. And I knew they were supposed to consecrate it. And then when I come, I proudly standing there, and then I say, "Hey, beloved brother, this is this. Can you consecrate this for me? So when I use it, it will have this effect." And then they laugh amiably, of course, and they see my innocence, and then they say, "My son, this is not what that is for, and this is what it is." And when they told me what it was, and they say, "You can never show this to anyone," and then they activate it for me, they say, "You may have it." And my mind was blown. And I said, "But well, that fellow use it in certain passage. These guys use it. Even the mighty one or told us to use it. He gave laws about to use it." He said, "But this is not what that means." And then they explained it to me and said, "This is what it meant." And I give the mighty one praise and glory. And I'm like, I don't, they have everything backward. Ish have everything backward. And I see how people are following what Ish is doing. Like when Ish says something, they say it too. Ish, I'm like, yo, go ahead, keep on following. Keep on following. I'll not. Everything that we are doing right now is coming from straight from those guys, and they have heavy knowledge, man. You see, one of them, he never wrote anything down. He never read anything. Everything is right here. He has everything right here. Most of only sensei write things down. I have then another dude. The the one that you cannot touch, they wrote nothing down. They'll tell you. They will. Most importantly, they will show you. They'll tell you. So the reason why the Gentiles can't get anything from them because they cannot get their books and corrupt it, and then give us the book back full of corruption. The reason why the experiments work for you, you're so excited, you see result. The reason the sister called, she knew the moment she put it in the bowl and the on the door, the person came and said, "Oh, let me buy this." She knew what it was. Those knowledge come from straight from them. The Gentiles will never tell you something like that. It's coming straight from them. A sister, well, let's tell the story another way. A brother had another brother that hold him money for a number of years. Let's say 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and the money was lended unto this fellow, but that fellow used this money unrighteously. That fellow was trying to promote the priesthood of Mahan, knowledge and stuff, all this garbage. And then the Mosai caught. That was why the Mosai did this to him. The Mosai caught him off, and then he hold people money. He hold the brother that in the nation. It's been over 4 or 5 years. The moment the brother activated the pentacle, he came to the brother saying, "Man, I know I owe you some Haitian stuff, and I don't know what it is. Do you have a payment plan? What I can do?" And the brother know what it was, and the brother gives the mighty one praise. Hey, yeah, of course, man. A little something every month, and then we're good every week, every other day. As long as you make your payment, that's good. And stop making payment. You see, knowledge like this, the Gentiles remove them from our book. They cannot use it though. They can't use it. They hide it from you. But our people, they have this thing right here. and they are bringing more. The beloved brother Abdullah say peace be unto the brothers. One of uh, the, um, the moderators can put the link to the video he just uploaded. He bring more information concerning the fruit of the wise men, aka the banana. And the word banana, you see anana. They just put the B. Banana anana. Mensi Musa. The scientific name of banana is Musa sapientum, I believe. The fruit of the wise men. Musa, Mensi Musa was the richest man that ever walked the earth. Of course, King Solomon. He was the wise man. That was his fruit. You see, the banana has something in it. There is one thing you can do with it. It's the fruit of knowledge, it's a fruit of the wise men. Now, we identify throughout study, okay? We identify our beloved brother Abdullah C and I when we were study, and the holy six-pointed star, okay? If you have the star, you can trace it. Each of the star, you can put a candle. If you want anything, you trace this star in a virgin parchment. You lay it on the table, clean the table, put a white thing over the table, white sheets, and you trace it. You put six candle and the six pointed, except for black. You can put any color except for black. If you put all six black, that's gonna be an issue to whatever you're going to do. These stars can, it's only good because it's not your star. Your star is the five pointed one. This star doesn't belong to you, belong to the power above. The five pointed one is you, the six pointed one is him. If you use the six pointed one and you do something that cause the sweet wine to spill, or you spill sweet wine with it, get ready for the great consequences. It can actually do that. You have to put it in a circle, and you put it in there. You put the six, whatever the candle. You ask for whatever it is, you will find it. You do that experiment. Let us know. But if you ask for wickedness, if you ask for anything, it will happen. It's not like if you ask for justice, justice will be done as long as your heart is clear and pure, clean, and you were in the right. You are an innocent person. Something wrong was done unto you. You ask about you ask about the justice. It will give it unto you. But if you use this, a sister or brother have a new car, they have that promotion that you wanted. You hated them for this. And then you commend those spirit to go out there and harm this person, they will. And then the report will go to the mighty one, they'll see this, and they're gonna come after you. Now, in the six-pointed star, each point have something to gain, knowledge, and the head is power. Gain, knowledge, power. The other one is love, wisdom, and will. Now, each of them, now we start to put it together, they have fruit in them. One of them is the anana, one of them is the banana, and the other one is a lemon, lime, lemon, citrus, green citrus. And there's three more. It's seven fruit or seven herbs or seven trees. Each of those, they have powers in them. Now, if you trace your six-pointed stars, you can put on top, you can put the banana, the anana in one place, the citrus, and then the other one, they got three other herbs or plants we haven't identified yet. Gain, knowledge and power, love, wisdom, and will. Green citrus, the green citrus. People saying this plant or aloe vera is one of them. Okay, aloe vera is one of them. I'm not quite sure where it goes yet. We still are studying. All those things, the plants, the stuff, they mean something. They are here. He already created everything for you. You just need to figure it out. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. If you can come up with more research, you do this. Make sure you don't follow charlatan and quack online. There's so much quack on there, and I believe the corn is in there too. The corn, I just beamed to me. Corn is in there. Corn is one of them. I think we got one more. We got the corn. We got alloy. The corn. We need one more. One more. The corn is very important. Oh, you won't believe what corn can do. The corn. I believe the last one could be the cocoa, the cocoa butter, or the cocoa tree or whatever. But the corn is on it. Yeah. No, I don't think it's rice. It's something. It's something that the corn is in there. Yeah, maize is in there. Talking about avocado. We have a homework, next homework that's coming. We're gonna need the people to get a avocado on Friday. Get one avocado. That's it. It could be parsley. Yes, parsley is good, but it's one of those things. I'm not quite sure. It's just let me see if I identify most of them. Anana, banana, um green citrus, aloe vera, corn, and then there's one more. It could be coconut. I'm not quite sure. It could be coconut. If it's not coconut, yeah, it could be coconut, because those food. If I think it is coconut, we will experiment with coconut. Nah, yeah, it could be coconut, because the coconut is used in our people so much. The coconut, yeah, the fig, the banana is another word. Fig, banana is the true fig. And when they say the fig, the banana is the true fig. I think the sixth one, I would say the sixth one would be the anana, the banana, the green citrus, the aloe vera, um, the corn, and the coconut. Yeah, brother Abdullah say he will let us know. It's too much. It's a lot, brothers. So each of those fruit trees or whatever it is, they have their own purposes. Now, before we move, peace be upon the brother Abdullah here for joining. Before, wait, hang on. We had the coconut. We have the coconut homework on the 13th. We have the coconut on the homework in the 13th. We will let. How many of you have your own your? How many of you have already have your parchment? I mean, not regular brethren. They have regular parchment you find at Walmart, but parchment you have to get the real magical spell parchment they call them. Don't let the word spell scare you. You will need that to the experiment. The people, remember I told you, um the people that I told you that live close to the sea. If you live nearby the beach, this experiment will benefit you greatly. Okay, all right. So, brother, see this element, virgin parchment. Yes. Uh,
What's up, my man? How you doing?
Shalom, beloved. Go ahead.
Shalom, family. All right. The This is massive. Okay. I was talking to my wife. I'm like, yo, next time I have something to share, I may have to go to Patreon. Parce que we can't give everything out to the Gentiles,
No.
and we can't give everything out to them niggas who only got the goddamn mouth about what we're doing. So because while they're talking shit, they're gonna learn from us, and they're gonna act like they know something, but they only know it because they're learning from us. So we can't give everything out to them online at all. There has to be a place to release information like this to the nation. So the other massive fruit that is either on the six-pointed star or it's on the very top of the tree of life is this one. It's the pomegranate. Look up the pomegranate. It has, wait for it, 617 seeds. Each one for the
To
617
17
laws.
laws. All praises. Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's it.
We'll leave it here. We'll leave it here. All right. We'll
Peace.
leave it here. Thank you. Shalom.
Shalom. You're
Shalom.
welcome.
Brothers here. Hello. Oh, all right. Well, he will listen. Now, let me see. 613, 617, each of them for the law. Now, beloved, don't push the brother too much. That's why we have the Zoom meetings. There are certain things I share with them. That's why we have people come to me physically. There are certain things you cannot say here, because that's why I never can introduce Sensei and other masters unto us, because you will have Negroes, okay, that's they will be here, and then they will say, they will insult the masters, and that's one, brethren. Brethren, it's one thing you don't want to do is insult one of those guys. Now, because the brother brought this, okay, the brother brought this unto the nation. This is the experiment we're going to do on the 13th. We're going to get this is the experiment we're going to do on the 16th. Okay, the 16th is going to be a full moon. All right, since the Most High pushed me to do this, everybody, Friday the 13th, or even now, get a coconut. Get a coconut and a parchment. A coconut and a parchment, and if you have some tape on your house, good. A coconut, a parchment, and some tape. Okay, and the 16. What we're gonna do? Remember, I told you we had something to. If you want somebody to forget you, stalkers. This is to get rid of stalker. Make the stalker. You don't exist for the stalker. A stalker will if that person keeps stalking you, because you never stalk this person, you never said anything to this stalker, this person keeps stalking you. This person, like you left this wife, you left this husband, you at work, this person keeps stalking you. What you're about to perform, that this person will see you in the street, he will say good morning to you, won't even know who you are. This person will sit on the same bus and the same train with you. He won't know who are you and what you're here for. You will be completely this person will be this person won't even know if you exist. Whoever this guy, this woman know, all you have to get the coconut. But you have to stay next to the sea though. You have to stay next to the sea, okay? If you don't stay to the sea or to the beach, you may have to you may have to fly or drive there if you're really serious about this. If you really need this stalker or this person, that is always in your butt, always you're telling you what stuff or talking bad about you, or do that person that make your life hell, this person will forget you with the coconut. The coconut, a parchment, a virgin parchment, of course, a pin, some tape to tape up some stuff, and 7 pennies. You will be invisible to this person. Invisible. Because if we are doing things, they are stalker in the midst. Some people will stalk. Some people will take what you said and quickly go to Facebook and then say it as if they come up with it. If this guy, this girl, this fellow stalk you, excuse me, always texting, okay, that person keeps texting. We have a sister who is dealing with heavy things right now, man. Family members stalking the sister, come to the sister house and destroy the sister room, don't want to do the sister anything. If you want this person to completely, utterly forget who you are, that person won't even straight up amnesia. Straight up amnesia. But you have to do it with pure heart. Now, for the men out there, hey, don't get into a hit and run And then now, the victim coming to you and say, hey, you gotta take care of this thing you put in my belly and stuff, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna evade you and stuff like that. It won't work for you. It won't work for you. But if you have this coworker, you have this family member, up their mouth, yap, 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 yap. You got this person in the house, always yap, 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 yap. You will lock up their mouth. They won't know who you are. They want to, if you ever did exist, if they will see you in the street, they will pass right by you. You can say, good morning, say, do I know you? I don't know this guy. And then they will keep on working. Again, if the man out there, that I'm using this for the man, because some brother might go somewhere, I know I'm not supposed to be in there, but you go in there, you met this person, go out home and starting to bake, and then you're like, hey man, I taste this cookie and I don't like it, I don't want any more of this, you know what, let me move to the next bakery. And then the owner of this bakery keep like calling you and stuff, say, hey, yeah, I understand you. Yeah, of course, that's what I do. I sell a cookie. But, you put something in there. You put some of that dough in there. I had a huge bread in my hand. So you're going to come over there and take care of that bread. You don't come over there and take, hey, man, I want her to forgive me. I don't know. This may not be work for you. Yeah. But anyone that run their mouth, but again, beloved, it have to be by the sea. But when the sun, when the moon is full, I guarantee you 100%, you tell this person, this is where I put you, you will forget me forever. And then you throw it in the sea, and then you throw the 7 pennies. This person won't know who you are, or whatever entities that keep calling you every day. Hey, this is this, and so we're gonna sue you if you don't do this. We're gonna sue you. We're gonna call you in court and stuff like that and stuff. I don't forget. Take all of it. You will if you even can see this person, and then you can stare them right in the third eye and you say forget, and then we just forget you. This person, whoever that guy, it will, and you can do this for multiple people, but per coconut, per parchment. I was not going to bring this, we had a certain issue, certain people all up in our business. This person don't even know who we are right now. This person won't know who we are. All you will need is your coconut, because I was gonna do another experiment on the 16th. Okay, this is you can do it now. You can do it now, man. But we will give the instruction uh on the 16. Oh, wait, hang on. What am I doing? Some people might need it now. Let me give you the instruction now. So the one that want to do it now, so they won't even wait for us, because brother Seer, was so there are certain information you cannot release it in the midst right there, because people will take it and then they will speak against it, and then they will use it for their own benefit. It doesn't work like that anymore. If anyone become a stalker unto you, that person is all up in your business. You cannot leave with this person. You're working at work. This person always say things about you, lie on you, and do everything. And you don't want this person to bother you. You don't want this person to, even though you're working in the same place, you're sleeping in the same bed with this person. Well, be careful. If you're sleeping in the same bed with him or her, that's like you're a stranger in the house. Like, who are you? You take a parchment, right? It would be extremely well if you start doing it. No, not doing it. If you perform it, and on Monday at the moon hour, at the moon on Monday the 16th will be the moon day, and at the moon hour, according to Solomon, according to this, it's better on the full. If you do it on the full moon, that you not only you will become invisible, you will become non-existent from this person. Whatever that you have, past, present, future, there's nothing. You will take the parchment, You don't really need that person full name or stuff. You write his name 7 times. You take the coconut, you cut the head, you drink 3 gulp, you take the parchment, you fold it, you put it inside the coconut, you tipped it up, you go to the sea, you take 7 pennies, you tell this person, forget it. Because the reason why you're stalking me, the reason why you are all up in me, it's because you have time, because you know who I am. Forget me forever. And then you throw it in the sea, you throw the 7 pennies, you pay that spirit, you gone about your business. This person will, you are completely and utterly non-existent for this person. But according to the book of Solomon, anything that you are performing, you don't know the proper stuff, it would be best if you do it on Monday, or on the first hour of the moon. If you do it Monday, any hour will do. But the first hour, the moment you are doing it, you can just pass by this person. He won't know who you are. She won't know who you are, because that's the hour for that, according to the position of the stars and stuff. That person always sending threatening messages unto you, want to take your life, or that person wants you to bake with him or her. If you don't, you won't get this promotion, or because you keep the, I am the fuel that fuel up your passion. Let me cut that up for you. We had a sister who was dealing with some dude at work. This guy, he keep telling the sister, you won't get past, I won't let you pass unless you bake with me. Most of you don't have anybody bothering them, but some of you are dealing with real stalkers, man. But if you don't live by the sea, it's gonna be an issue. I would advise, if you want to, if you really have a stalking problem, you live in the middle of nowhere. Hey, either you drive over there, it has to be in the sea, brothers. It has to be in the sea, because Sarahel, uh, Sarahel has so many things in there, you know, and you just throw it to forget. If that person keep bothering you, I have another that sister tell this dude. This dude keep telling the sister, well, you have to bake with me and stuff. You won't pass and stuff. And she report him. She report him to the highest. Everybody in that workplace, they are the same. We will look into it. We will look into it. We will look into it. You got this dude. He doesn't see anyone at work. You. Those knowledge, brothers, come from straight from the masters. This knowledge come from straight to them. One coconut, one parchment. Write that person's name. If you know the full name, good. You write it first time, or first one, second, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, seventh time, and tell this person, forget me forever. When you see me on the street, you will not know me. You don't know who I am, who this. You put it, you take the coconut, take the head off, make a hole that is enough, big enough, so you can, when you fold the parchment, so you can get inside of it. You take 3 gulp, 1, 2, 3. You put the parchment, the paper in it. You tip the coconut well tipped up. You go to the sea. During the full moon, you throw it in there with the 7 pennies. You say, forget me forever. That's it. This person won't know who you are. They will see the number on their phone, like, who the hell is this? I don't know this person. They will erase it. They'll see you at work, they just will pass right next to you. They'll come to the house, they'll just sleep next to you. They're like, I don't know who this is. I don't know, but let me go to sleep. That's it. Now, if you had a stalker problem, that's it. Again, this person will not die, though. You cannot kill him. You cannot kill him or her with this, but his or her memory, forget. Straight up amnesia forever. This cannot be undone, okay? Some people will call me and say, well, my husband forget me. We were just like, hey, he's forgetting you. Or my wife forget me. Was your wife a stalker? Then that person is done. If that person is stalking you, brothers, that's it. I'm repeating again. If you do this on the full moon, when is the moon hour? Let me see. Give me a second. I was just studying this last night, brother. Brother C just confirmed this because this certain information we cannot release it to the Gentiles. This can be done by anyone as long as you do it in righteousness. Jews and Gentiles alike. You have this person. You change your phone, that person have it. You move to another state, that person have it. You move to another country, that person is there. Okay, because you do all those things I told you to stop. It's because you remember me. It's because you have time to do this. And then I will take I will erase myself from your memory. Forget. There's a episode of Young Justice. I believe, is that what that is? Yes, and then nah, it's not the Young Justice. It's a movie that I was watching, and there's a guy that is he's a telepath, and then he met some dude, some bad guy that remember his face, and then the guy said, "Whoa, whoa, that's the dude." He said he was trying to warn you. He said, "Hey, that's the guy over there." They said, "Well, how happened?" And then he turned around, he looked at the telepathic dude, and the dude looked at him. The dude say, "Forget, forget." And then the wave came in and gave him again. When the guy said, "What's going on? What is it?" Say, um uh I don't know. I was talking about something. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's no matter. Let's go get a beer, and they will forget you. The hour of the moon. Let me see the moon hour. This book is trash, man. They whoever printed this book, they just print it to make money. This is not. Try to get the PDF and print it out. It's better. It's better. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay. Table of the planetary hours. Moon. Moon is Monday. Yeah, you can do it on moon. Which the first hour of the moon is, let me see, Monday will be one. You can do it at 1 a.m. No, that's Sunday. From our some sunrise to sunset, it's 1 a.m. You can do it at 1 a.m. You can do it at 6 p.m. You can also do it at 4 a.m. You can do it at 9 p.m. You can do it at 11 a.m. You can do it at 4 p.m. You can do it at 6 a.m. You can do it at 11 p.m. again. So uh that's the hour of the moon. That's from the book of Solomon. Forget me completely. You are praying for this person. All you were asking, why can't you just leave me alone? Have you ever seen this? Let me see, somebody from New York is calling. We have a little time today. Shalom, beloved sister.
Shalom, Brother Levi. This is Sister Yolanda Mackey, and the chart shows Renee Mackey, which is
Yes,
my real name. So I want to explain that to the nation.
go ahead.
um, so the first day that we did the NNI, I laid down and I had a vision, or more of a dream, and I was sitting on top of an ambulance, and I was in a secluded place where it was just a lot of darkness, but there were demons out there. So one of the demons looked up at me and said, "We were sent to kill you." And I specifically said to them, "No, you will not." So he said, "Well, you better hold on because I'm about to break your fall." So as he hit it, I fell down and I ran. I know this was an angel that came and grabbed my hand. He had on all brown, white hair. His eyes were blue. He grabbed my hand and he told me to come with him. So as I'm walking with him, he's telling me to keep my face forward, keep my eyes forward. So he points me to this direction where I see nothing but lights, white ships, look like, ships that you get on a boat. So he told me, he said, "Go this way and don't look back." When he said that to me, it reminded me of Lot when they were leaving. And he told them, "Don't look back." So when I was trying to go across, he told me, "No, don't go across. You need to go around." So I went around and I woke up. Well, The second testimony that I had was when we did the water with the pot. My first day doing it, like I had explained, I started spitting up white foamy stuff. But I laid down and the sun was really bright. As I closed my eyes, I saw nothing but dusty clouds. Like it was almost like an explosion. Dead bodies everywhere, people screaming, people crying. I saw guns, swords. And then after that, I saw trickles of mass electric energy just started flowing out of the sky. But when I saw the first vision within that split second, it scared it, and I'm not gonna lie, it scared the hell out of me. So I opened my eyes, and then I heard the spirit say, "Close your eyes and just relax." So when I closed my eyes and relaxed, that's when I saw all the destruction and all the crying and all the dead bodies. And I'm saying to myself, these people really truly do not know what is going on and what's to come. And since I've been doing the water, I've been experiencing a lot of things. I woke up 7 times last night. I had no sleep and I had to be to work at 6, coughing up green stuff, having headaches, stomach pain. So I prayed. I said, Father, if this is of you, I'm going to ride it out. If it's not of you, I need for you to remove it. Because I didn't know what was going on at that point in time. But that's my testimony. That's all what I wanted to share
Thank
with
you.
with the nation.
Thank you, beloved. I will expand on that a little. Thank you, beloved.
Oh, all right, Shalom.
Shalom. All right. Thank you. All praises to the Most High. I want to expand on what the sister is saying. I having many people sending testimony about the pot, the seven gulp. A lot of people are throwing out white stuff. It's supposed to. That's why we don't tell you what it is for, because if we did tell you what it was for, you wouldn't do it. The little fellow, your opposite would not let you do it. That is why a lot of people that have stalkers, they won't do the coconut thing. I didn't want to tell them what it was. I would just tell them and they would have done it. Then I would tell them whoever was stalking you will be long gone. The reason why the what your one sister felt her finger, it was on fire. She felt like the energies shooting out of it's like you have a torch, blow out your finger, you can burn anything with your finger. And then she didn't know what it was, and she was like panicking and all, and then something beam in her head. It said the seven gulp and the pot, and she calmed down. She said, I know what it is now, and it went away. And the people that you're seeing effects, headaches and stuff like that, you're gonna be grateful, man. You're like, man, thank you, God. Thank you. Because a lot of people, there are things with them. Again, you got that other fellow, you have a guardian angel and then you have another fellow with you. You were born with it. You're always there listening. And if you are doing anything that can try to get rid of him or trying to, he will have less access unto you, and your angels having more access unto you, he will bring fear unto you. For instance, the whole coconut things, like people that they really have stalker, but they're afraid that the stalker will find out what they're gonna do. That stalker won't know anything. That stalker won't know anything. If that person stalk you, try to kill you, try to do things to you. There's one sister, I gotta call the sister and share this with him or her. And the sisters went like the real physical abuse, man, like stuff like that could kill the sister because the person know the sister. The person know the sister. Tried to kill her multiple times, beating her, eyes swelling up. She fled this place. He find her. He go to jail, came back, always finding her because he know who she is. But you completely wiped out those things. Those are things that you use in nature. One sensei or the masters explained to me, once you start doing those things, you get proficient. Anytime somebody stalking you, can just look that person in the third eye and say the same thing, forget me, and then that person will just forget you. That's it. Oh, we have a brother here from
Oh, we have
Shalom. Hello.
Shalom, brother. We're going.
Everything all right, bro? What you got for the nation?
So I was just gonna say, like, for the seven
Go.
drink challenge. I
Yes,
was
sir.
over here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, Big Leader? Okay, good, good. I was just saying for the 7 link challenge. I just wanted to tell the family about how when they had to go around the walls of, because I was over there doing it, and I was like, I don't know what this is for, but I'm gonna trust the Most High. And I kind of my spirit went back to whenever they were in Jericho, and the Most High just gave him a simple thing. Like he was just like, okay, you want to defeat this army physically, right? Because we got physical elements, and we have spiritual elements, but we've never in our time really seen the blending of the physical being being subdued by the spiritual. Because we, as the spiritual children of the Most High, physically were always overdued by the wickedness, by the things that manifested in our communities. So we never really like seen like a glorious thing like that with our people. So whenever they were around the walls of Jericho, some of them was just like, okay, so we're walking around here with like a washing board and some tambourines and just singing and blowing shafars around this mighty wall. Like we need to tear this wall down, but we don't have construction equipment. We don't have the sledgehammers, the jackknives. We don't have the bomb. We're not drilling. We're not going in the ground. The Most High just telling us to walk around the walls of this place for 7 days and just walk around and play the timbrels and walk around and play the timbrels. But on the seventh day, there's going to be a loud shout. And, a lot of them at that time, the prophet was saying they were doubting. They were unsure about what they were doing. It was like a lot of them had the spirit of undoubtedness or just not that confidence or that security in them because they're like, look, we need to take the city. And what we're doing don't seem like it's going to be able to take this city. So what I wanted to share with the nation was that we know the story now about how when the prophet allowed asked the Most High to show them the angels that was with them and how the angels was going to be aiding them in this quest or in this task or in this homework or in this journey or in this assignment. But they had to walk in faith for those days. So on the sixth day, you can imagine it just didn't seem like anything was going to happen. I mean, up until this end of the scream on the seventh day, you don't even really know what you're doing out there because you're doing the same thing, but it don't seem like nothing's happening during those days until that last day. So what I just was going to say to the nation was hold the line, stay strong, and understand that what you're looking for, what I'm looking for, what we're looking for may not come until we're finished, until we're completing, or until we have completed that last part to see the effects. Because sometime in this walk, we don't see it, and we seem like, okay, why, children of God, I know I've been there, like, why don't we see the change? Why don't we see the switch? We did our 400 years. Where's the switch? Where's the thing that says our Father's with us? And we have these signs, and each one of us is seeing a small facet of that glory. But I feel like at the end of this, there will be a big revelation and a big shout on that last day, which is going to really show forth the Most High. Because the Most High loves stunting. He loves showing out. He loves preparing a table and a presence of your enemies. But we also understand that we know that you might be in the ocean and the water's up to your neck and you're wondering, okay, what are we doing? We got an army behind us, and then the water will part. And then, as the scripture said, they were on dry land. So that's exactly where I want to just leave the nation with that, so that way they can go ahead and absolutely see that what you may be looking for may not be seen until that last moment. So all praise to the Most High. I'm glad you're back, brother. I missed you. I'm glad you're in all good spirits.
Yes, sir.
And is appreciative to go ahead and keep holding this line, doing the will of the Most High and on the front line. And also to Brother Abdullah here.
Yes.
We could set up Zoom calls with the beloved brother too,
Yes.
if he want to fellowship, and then we can have Zoom calls like that for him also,
Yes.
so he don't have to feel so bombarded with the outside.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's joined one yet,
Yes.
but we could get him on that too, if
right.
he finds time to do that, if the Most High wills him.
Thank
One
you,
love.
beloved.
to the family and shalom.
Shalom,
No
beloved.
problem.
All
King
praise.
Rain family.
All right. All praises to the Most High. Thank you, brother Reform. Again, and the whole thing with the 7 days, they didn't even know what they were doing, but the one that obey, they obey. At the end, when everything is done, stuff, and then they done it. So go ahead, brother. Seer.
Oh, whoa, whoa, forgive me, bro. I call you by accident.
Okay, all right. Hey,
That's what I was talking to my brother. Yo, my bad.
Okay, you heard the thing I said about the coconut.
Yeah, I heard that. No, I'll come back and listen to the whole thing. But I heard you say about the coconut, whoever live by the ocean. Man, that's for me, bro.
That's straight up for you. All right, shalom.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, if you live by the ocean, it's gonna work, beloved. If you don't live by the ocean, you can say, okay, what if we put it in water? What if we throw it in the river? It has to be in the ocean. Sarah Hell, she's special, and she you know you know what else live in the ocean? Remember, I told you there's an animal that live in the ocean. That animal has so much wisdom in it. That thing is actually smarter than us. We call him a monster. It's like the Most High pet. The Most High like it. It's like the Most High pit bull. It's like, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. There's a name for it. There is a spiritual name for that. It possesses the abilities for making people forget. Sahel, the sea, the water, and the salt in it. It's something you can use it to do a lot of things. There are many stuff in there that can do certain things. That's one of the things you can do. Yeah, those are knowledges that the great the masters are passing on to us. A lot of the things the Gentiles don't know them, and they just see it. They call it, this is a monster. Just like you have a dog. The dog is like, certain dogs are ugly dogs, but they're smart dogs. Certain animal, you can use this animal to an eye-seeing dog, or like an emotional cat, or emotional dog, or emotional pet. They have the function. Yeah, so yeah, with the whole thing about the Jericho thing, if you live next to the ocean, that's for you. That's for you. You can do it anytime, but the best time to do it, look for the moon hour. Do it on Monday. Anytime on Monday is good because the full moon is there. But to do it at the time with the intention of the moon hour, even before you throw it, this person will like. You probably do it with this person, and then when this person look at you and you look at this person, you smile. A sense of, who are you? Okay, complete amnesia. That's all. That's all that is. I was going to give that homework for the 13th, but hey, you some of you have stalkers that like your life is like right there. Remember, brothers, I always told our people, anytime somebody said, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you one day, I'm gonna kill you, I'm about to kill you, yo, I can kill you, don't take this as a joke. This person can do this, and he's going to do this, or she's going to do that. Anybody that threatened to kill you, your life, I'll make you forget me forever. Don't ever listen to someone say, man, this Negro is playing, man. They mean it. They mean it. I'm gonna kill you. I mean, I'm gonna kill you one way. If you do this to me again, I'm gonna kill you and stuff. They keep saying it as a joke. This is not a joke. Ever. Even this person said funny, like well, if you do this to me again, I can stab you with this knife, or I can do this, or that person waving a gun in your face and acting like gangsters and stuff, or that person threaten you with a gun. That person doesn't really say anything. He didn't pull it or anything. Say, I'm gonna slap the hash out of. That's one thing. You never let any person telling you slapping, and you never slap any person. You see the whole fiasco about slapping. There's a word that I mean it. I mean, Zaka Ishara said, Leviathan is Hebrew. It is a combination of Levi and dragon. Yeah, we're not gonna make a lesson about that. Let the people know exactly what it is, because a lot of people thought Leviathan is something. the word Leviathan go further. It's a lot. I already went into this like 2 years ago with a lesson, but all that stuff. It would be good. The sister, Zachariah Shawala also do lesson too. They got a YouTube channel. You may go ahead and check certain things that she find out and stuff. Let me see. Yes, anybody, brothers, anybody that say I'm gonna slap the hash out of you. The whole slapping fiasco, because the whole thing was staged. Anytime you slap someone, whether you were, if did anytime somebody, remember Yahusha says, if somebody slap you on this side, turn the other cheek. that's not that's not what that is, man. It's a code word. That means this person, you can do whatever you want to this person. There are certain, the moment that person slap you, you go home, you say certain word, they find that person in the bed, non-responsible, unresponsible, so to speak. Don't ever let anyone say, I'm gonna slap the hell out of your stuff. It sounds cool. Or I'm gonna stab the hell out of you, I'm gonna shoot you. Mm-mm. When you do things like that, when people say they're going to take your life, there's universal law that you don't threaten somebody's lives. When you do this, there are spirits out there that hear you do this, they keep following you until you let your shield down, and then they will jump in you, and then you go ahead, you said what you were going to say. Remember, everything is being recorded on the ley line. You don't do this. You don't threaten somebody's life. Everyone that all threaten my life, they just, I don't exist for them. They have no idea who I am. I pass them in the street, they just pass me. I know them, they don't know me. That is why you don't threaten people. Is one, if you're gonna do something to someone, you just do it. You don't threaten. You don't say, "Hey, I'm about to do this to you." No, no, no. You don't do that. Ever, never threat anyone. Don't you do it. I'm begging you. If someone threaten you, yeah. Somebody threw somebody. You getting into an argument with somebody. That person slap you. Walk away. Call us. Anyone, that person slap you, walk away. Don't try to fight that person. Just walk away. That person spit in your face or spit on you, that's set for this person. It's the law. That person's talking to you and stuff. You know, certain group of people, they like to do this. They like to spit on people. They call you a name. So I used to own you, I used to own you, and that person spit on you. You just walk away. We have things for those guys too. Those men in blue. We have things for them too. There are things you can say to them. If they pull any sword on you, they will just put the sword in their mouth and they will pull the trigger. If their intention is to waste you, if they stop you for and pull you over, and then there's three words you just said. If they draw their weapon at you, if you carry those words with you that Yahushua said, you carry those words. The moment they pull this on you, they'll put it in their mouth, pull the trigger. That's it for them. If their intention is to do this to you, a lot of our brethren, a lot of our sistren, they were no more. They got knees put on their neck because they didn't have the power. They don't know what to do. Now you do now. Hopefully, if one pull you over, it's for something good. If that fellow, whoever pull you over, has an intention of doing something to you, he will do it to himself. We have things now. That's why I always say silent. I don't want to, bother people and stuff. Wherever that pull a sword on you, will put that sword right in their mouth and pull the trigger. If that person's intention is to do it to you, there are laws now. You are aware of it now. You have to understand life is sacred. You don't go ahead and threat someone life. I mean, I was just joking with you and stuff, man. Man, you take this too seriously. You mean my life? I took my life too seriously? I'm supposed to play with you a loaded gun, wave it in my face? Now, a lot of you, you going. Always tell my people, anytime you're going to their courtroom, you don't go alone, man. You go with the squad. Let me see. So, what if the person is far away from you? Wherever that person is, if that person is a stalker, you know that person name, wherever country, wherever the sea connected everywhere. That's why oops, somebody's calling from Alabama, I believe. Is that what that is? Let me see. Hello?
Hello?
Can we put you on hold for a moment, sis?
Yes, you can.
All right. Some people, you probably are thinking like, if that's what the sea is everywhere. It connects all the land. That person is in Antarctica, keep calling you, threaten you. Hey, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you if you don't come back to me. If you don't come to that person, threaten you and stuff wherever that person is. Remember, the ley line is a recorder. It record everything that person said unto you. It's being recorded, and you have to repeat it, because when you're writing that person's name, you don't want to leave me alone. You threaten me. You keep talking lies about me. You talking about me. You got me this, you got me that. You make my life a living hell. The reason you're all doing this is because you remember who I am. You remember, you know who I am. You have time to do this. But today, by the great and horrible and terrible name of Adony, or I stop you. Forget me forever and ever. One, two, three. Look, person, I put you here. Forget me. You tip top everything. You tell the sea, hey, take this from me. Forget me forever. You throw it in there. You throw the 7 pennies. You walk away. You go home. That's it. That person is in Antarctica. That person, wherever that person is, that person will forget you forever. It cannot be undone. Don't be calling me because I'm so sorry. I was emotional. Now he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. He doesn't even know who I am. Can I undo this? Nope. Forever. Shalom, beloved sister. Go ahead for the nation.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, yes, yes. Go ahead.
All right. First of all, I'd like to say all praises to our Heavenly Father. Um, I've been with you now for 3 years in the family, the nation. What I wanted to share with the nation is a prayer that I had in 2021, a dream that I had. I'm sorry, a dream I had. I couldn't remember all the dream bits and pieces, but make a long story short, I did remember that my husband was choking me in the dream. And so when I woke up, I could remember that distinctively. And I say, oh, he'll never do nothing like that. Well, when it rolled around, Most High showed me 2022, January the 2nd. It happened. He choked me. And I was devastated. I am 66. He came in my bathroom and he choked me. Put both big hands around, put both of them big hands around my neck. And when I did get loose,
Sister, hello?
yes,
You breaking up a little. Why did he do this? Were you arguing or what happened?
yes, it wasn't not an argument. I wanted to know, how did he go to the store? I gave him money to buy me cigarettes, which I'm still doing. Y'all pray for me for that. He did get my cigarettes, but he had a big gigantic can of beer. And I had never seen one that big before. I say, oh, where did you get that? I thought you told me you didn't have any money. Because I gave him my money. But I didn't let that go under the bridge. He, when I told him to let me loose, we were in my bathroom. He even slammed the door, put his body up against it, and then he came after me. And I looked in his eyes, and I didn't see my husband. That wasn't my husband. That was not him. And nobody can tell me that it was just him drinking or maybe smoking. I don't know what he had been doing, but it was not him. And When he did come out the bathroom, I was searching for my cell phone. I called 911, and 3 cars came to this apartment, and they escorted him away from here. And on the 3rd of January, he woke up in jail. He was so high, I don't think he knew he was there. But not only that, he's been sick, and he hasn't been able to work. I did make him an appointment to go to the doctor. He went this past, I can't remember what day, but he went back to work today. He was off for a week. I will tell y'all this, family. I was sitting in his truck to pick him up today for lunch. And I was listening to everybody. And I'd be so excited to share because I'm going to tell y'all this. With the Most High, my 3 wise men, my news ladies, you all in my life. And about 4 years ago, he started showing me that he was jealous. You sit up on YouTube, you listen to that. But now last year when I had prayed, I asked the Most High to show me, give me confirmation that he is really part of the 2/3. And the Most High put it on me. When that man choked me, let me tell y'all something. I had to go to my secret place. I had to repent. I begged for forgiveness because it was like I was contradicting my father. My father showed me that in a dream, laying down in my sleep. And I said, oh, nah, he'll never do that. Yes, he did. So therefore, now I don't share the same bed with him. I still do my wifely duties. I wash his clothes. I cook. I keep our apartment clean. I try not to be my mean self because I can be mean. Yeah. But you don't put your hands on me. My father never did anything like that. And I was just really in total awe. But that was my wake-up call. That was my wake-up call. And the Most High just allowed me to see you can't be. Oh, and one other thing, he cross-dressing now, y'all. He been sleeping in one of my shirts.
Yeah, he's gone. Your husband. This is whatever spirit that's in him right now. It's not him.
Huh?
Whatever spirits that's if he start cross dressing, he start wearing women clothes and go to sleep. I don't know what happened when he went to the store or after he went to the store.
No. Oh. It's a shirt of mine. It's just a shirt of mine.
A shirt of yours?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm thinking like he wearing like skirt and all that.
But he is after my energy.
Oh yes, he is after that. He is after that.
So if I have a chair that I sit in on the back porch, he got his chair. I got my chair. We in our 60s, man. That's your chair over there. He wants to sit in mine. Everything that is mine. He don't want to follow me. But he want to come behind me and rob me of my energy. And the Most High has allowed me to see this. I will tell you this from my heart. I am a person that doesn't want anything in life or nobody that I don't want for myself. Now, if I want something for you, that means it can come back to me. I don't roll like that. Yeah, that's just me. I don't roll like that. But I've been with my husband now for 6 years, and he's my second husband. I have 2 daughters. They're in their 40s, so they let you know I'm an old girl. And he attacked me today, and I said, "No, I ain't gonna. I'm just gonna. I gotta hurry up and get back to my job." We live 5 minutes away from where we work at. Do you want me to drive and get a ticket? But he is on probation. He brought shame upon himself. He didn't bring no shame upon me. Because I was not going to let that go under the bridge.
Okay.
And I'm so happy I called because I've been holding this in. People don't tell people things because they be, I'm so ashamed. But no, that's a part of life. Now he's looking sickly. My husband used to weigh 226. He down to 167. I weigh more than him.
Oh boy.
I'm 179.
Oh boy.
And don't please, I can text y'all pictures. I cook. I'm an old school cook. I cook every day and feed him. Every now and then we may go out and get a Milo's burger. Or, that's a treat for me. Chipotle's, Chick-fil-A, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's nothing that's regular. He had a very good job. He had to be tested to go back to work, pass it. So he didn't get that high paying job back.
Oh boy.
That was another thing the Most High showed me. So now he's working in a meat factory not far from the house. I'll tell you who it is, Royal Foods, where they do the sausages. If you ever see Royal Food in the store, that's one of the plants that my husband is working in now. Uh, but I'm just trying to. I am holding on. One thing I'm not gonna do is let him come in between my energy and what I am doing. Study and I read, and I love y'all. Big Levi, I just y'all. I sent you something. I sent your baby something too. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I gotta send you some more. I'm scared to put my credit card over this phone.
No, it's all good. No, don't do this because don't do that. We'll do this. But you can call me on private time. We'll talk about that. Okay, sis?
Okay, but I don't want my family to think that if they're going through anything, don't think that you might be the only one because you're not.
Yes.
Everybody goes through something, and uh, my heart goes out to my family, and I love y'all, and I appreciate everything that you are doing, and I love y'all, nation.
Thank you,
Y'all,
sister.
all
Shalom.
right. Shalom.
All right. Yeah, beloved. Energy transfer is real, man. Energy transfer. That person left the house, all good. They go some. That's why the brother and the sister yesterday, we didn't want that person to touch us. I understand a lot of our people, they have great heart. They are good people. Now, me personally, anybody that having that tip in my life to kill me, that's it for you, man. Forget. That's it. You'll forget me forever. So now that you understand, brothers, do not let anyone touch you in the street like this, especially when that person sneak behind you. You heard what she said? He keep coming behind her because when those spirit, they know you got the spiritual eyes. If they come in front of you, you can read them, and then you will see who they are. That person will come behind you, try to sneak behind you. We have somebody uh, Shalom.
Shalom, brother.
Yes. Can we put you on hold for a little moment?
Sure.
All right. Be very careful. Any we have you don't talk if you're coming behind somebody, talk loud to announce who the person is. Don't try to scare this person like hey stuff like that stuff. If you're walking, you're behind this person, call that person by name, or you say excuse me sir, excuse me ma'am, you stop, you let the person turn around and say, and then you approach, hey man, this and that. You don't let people walk behind you, and then once they get behind you, they touch you. Hey man, how you doing? And then when you turn around, that person all up in your face saying, "Hey, what up, man? What's up with you, dog? Hey man, listen, man, nigga, man, $3, man, no, $1, man. You don't touch him, man. You don't touch him, man. If that person call you by your name or call you, and you turn around, you see this person, you recognize this person. Hey, bro, what's up, man? Hey, good. Hey, what's up, man? Chill, man. This and that, man. But don't let anybody caught you behind. Anytime you see somebody keep walking behind you, every time you turn, somebody always behind you. That same person, whatever spirit that's in this person, is not him or her. All right. So be very careful out there, man. We have a sister on the line, beloved sister. What you got for the nation?
All praises to the Most High. I love you, family. Hello, everybody. I heard the sister that called, and she was talking about her husband. Um, I didn't have a domestic situation, but I do have a dream that I wanted to bring to the nation and you, brother. That maybe you could give me some insight on. Um, I had a nightmare one night, not too long ago, and in the nightmare, it was me in a house, and the house was fine, and I saw puddles of water, and I kept trying to find where is this water coming from, and I decided I'm going to have to go to the store and get a mop. So when I ran out to get a mop, as soon as I walked out the front door, it seemed like I was in this dank, dingy, nasty looking dark building. And it was stairs going up. And these two little kids, a little boy and a little girl, kept running in front of me. And I understood in the dream that these children were leading me. They were leading me somewhere. And I get to this place. It's like it's like a room with set up like a service, like a church service. Nope, not a lot of people, just chairs. And my son, who is now in his 20s, was a baby sitting on my lap. And I kept trying to turn him away from the right side to the left because his dad came in. This is my ex husband. He came in the room and he went over to this man. And when he went over to this man, he was telling this man something. And he didn't want me to hear it. And he didn't. And the man got very, very angry at him. And he said, "She is sealed." He was very angry. And when he said that, all of a sudden, his back rose up, and all of these horns came out of his back, and this hideous beast came out of this man's back. And at that point, um, I was sitting forward, and this man, I did not see him move behind me, but he was so angry at me, and all of a sudden, he just hit my back, and it woke me up out of that dream. But I've had some thoughts about it, and I've wondered, is my ex-husband trying to work something on the dark side with me? Because I've been divorced almost 20 years and he just can't seem to let it go.
Okay, all right. Did you do? Are you doing the seven gulp exercise with us?
No, I
Okay.
haven't been caught up with that.
Well, you know what it is?
No, I don't.
Okay, all right. Take any pot in your house, any cooking pot that you have. Okay.
Yeah. hmm
Now you take this pot, you fill it with water to the brim, and
hmm
then you take seven gulp, seven sip out of it. You drink seven time out of it.
Uh-huh.
Then you put it on your stove, and then you turn the stove on. You wait until the water boil, and you throw the water away. You do this for 7 days. After the
Okay.
7 days, you stop, and that's all. You do it, for instance, you do it today, and then you let the water boil, you throw it away.
hmm
Tomorrow, you do it. If you do it today, which is a Tuesday, by Monday,
hmm
that would be 7 day. Then you stop.
Okay.
And then now, if whatever your husband, whatever this ex-husband, he still have your phone number, or he still know
Oh
where you.
yes.
Okay,
Oh yes.
if he has your phone number, he know where you live. And
Yeah.
again, some people, brothers, they don't really need to go to a witch man and stuff to perform witchcraft on you. Their spirit are strong. The hatred they have in them are strong enough. They'll find you anywhere. If that the
hmm
energy the hatred they carry for you, the hate, every time they are thinking, they keep saying your name and hatred, they are sending spirit on you. Now, what you're gonna do now, what you can do, you know about the whole coconut things, right?
I've been listening, but I've been in and out, so I haven't been caught up on it. So I don't know all the steps of everything.
Okay, now listen closely. If you have a stalker, somebody stalking you, that person making your life a living hell, and I'm not
Mhm.
quite sure if you stay somewhere there is the ocean or the beach, or if you stay close to the sea.
It's about an hour away.
Well, if it's an hour away, I would say, in my opinion, you live close to the sea. Now, all you need to do, you get a virgin parchment, okay, or they call them a spelling parchment. Of course, this person, I would say, if it is my wife or your husband, you know the name of this person. You write
hmm
their name 7 times in the
hmm
parchment. While you are writing their name, you're telling this person to leave you alone.
hmm
Stop bothering my life. I don't want you. I don't need you. The reason
hmm
why you keep bothering me, because you know who I am. I want you to forget me and forget me forever. Then
Mhm.
you take this parchment, you fold it small, and then you take the coconut, you dig a hole in it, you drink 3 times out of the coconut. You take 3 gulp, and then you put the parchment inside of the coconut, and then you tip the coconut well tip, and then you go to the ocean or the sea, the beach. You throw the coconut in this ocean, in the beach with 7 pennies, and then you tell it, make this person forget me forever. And whoever this guy or this girl, whoever this person is, this person will forget. You would never heard from him or her. This person won't call. This person won't pass. You won't know what. You will meet this person somewhere. This person won't
Mhm.
know who you are. This person will automatically, completely forget who you are. Even though you say, "Hey, do you remember me?" That person say, "Who are you?"
Wow.
That person won't know who you are. Okay, sis. That is if you
Got it.
wish.
I
Oh,
wrote it down.
okay. You can
Thank you
also
so much.
rewatch this. Okay. Shalom, beloved.
Shalom.
All right. Now, brethren, we have to take this seriously, man. When it comes to stalker, man, listen, when somebody hates you, that person hates you for a reason or another, or no reason. Most people hate people for no freaking reason. When that person have this hatred in the heart, they just hate it. Anything they want to hate, they have to talk bad about you. They have to, you will have nightmare. And when you have that nightmare, no other person will come in your mind is that person. Is that guy who's doing some stuff on me? Is that person? Excuse me. Okay. The reason why you have time calling me, threaten me, the reason why you know where I live, definitely you know my phone number because you keep remembering me. The most I put things out there to defend yourself. Racism, pretty much, we have remedy for a lot of racism. Racism is pretty much the main thing. You're working with these Gentiles, and these Gentiles is running their mouth, doing sneaky stuff. Oh, there are some heavy stuff out there, man. These Gentiles, you're working or your boss or whatever is. There are things you can do because the reason why somebody bothering you because they know you, they remember you. They won't bother people they don't know, they don't remember. They don't bother anything that don't exist. If you see somebody bothering something that don't exist, they stand in the street, they're talking to somebody, you can't see that person. You know what happened? This guy gone. Don't let this happen to you, man. Racism, our people, they want to deal with racism by passing laws, and there are already laws. They're trying to do things like somebody F with you, somebody you like I think we have another person on the line. Let me put the Shalom.
Hey, Big Levi.
Yes, sister.
Hi, this is Terry, and
Yes.
I'm a little behind, but I've been having headaches,
Okay. You've been have
really, and I never get headaches.
okay. So did you when the headaches started
It started last week.
last week?
Like,
Did you start performing the whole thing that we were doing?
no, I hadn't.
Hmm. Are you aware of what we are doing? No.
Just a little bit because I have to go to dialysis.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Hmm.
I try to
Headaches.
catch up.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that's all right. Headaches, headaches. They started. Are they constant headaches?
Yeah, when they start,
Hmm.
they're constant, like something's knocking from the inside of my head.
Mm. You say this started last week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, it could be because you never had them. It could be because a lot of things going on, especially with the planetary alignment, and a lot of people are experiencing headaches and stuff because there's a lot of things that were in you. Some big cleansing is about to take place, and those things they either need to get out because they can't stay. I would say since you are in dialysis, and well, of course you know this better than me. The body is well hydrated. I would say if it's not a week, I would say well, of course, you already pray about it. Drink a lot
Yes.
of natural coconut water, not the one in the can though. Buy
Okay.
the actual coconut
From a coconut.
from a coconut. Buy it,
Okay.
and then buy like a three, four, five of them, and then keep drinking them,
Okay.
and drink the coconuts. Drink some drink let's say every day from buy three, drink two,
Mhm.
and then take one of them, and then wash your head with it. Just pour it on your head, and then you tell
Okay.
you when you get the coconut from the store, tell it.
Uh-huh.
And wake it up, say, wake up, coconut, come home with me, I want to buy you for my money. And once you get
Okay.
home, and then you tell it like, I want you to get rid of this headache for me. You drink one,
Okay.
and then you use the other one, you pour it on your head, and then that's it. And then you
Yeah.
acknowledge the four, you take the Mosai, take the spirits and everything, and then you take the coconut that you you pour on your head, you throw it away, you don't let it in the house, because
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm sensing. I don't think it's anything bad, but it's some minor stuff you can deal with. Okay.
Okay. And this has been about a year ago when I had the dream
Hmm.
that it was like I was flying
Yes.
and I went up to the heavens to the choir because
Yes.
I'm really into choirs.
Hmm.
And when I got up there, it was so much love, it melted me.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it, how much love, and everybody was so happy.
This
And
happiness, it's coming. It's coming.
yeah, yeah. And I heard you say something about burning. What about your feet? I don't know whether this
Yes,
is.
it is. Feet, people are reporting their feet up because the
Woo!
body, yeah, the body is all energy. Remember, I told you
Mm-hmm.
I spent a whole week with my hands burning, brethren.
Burning.
When I was consecrated, some stuff, the energy was getting out of my hand. And when I touch people, when I touch the wife, she said, "Your hand is burning." I was talking to another brother yesterday, and then we were talking. The wife told him the same thing. Say, "There's a heat coming out of you." We have energy in us, and then the energy, certain things, when they are inside of you, when you pray, an angel's gotta come there and burn it. Okay, the feet gotta
Oh,
burn, the hands
because I
gotta
pray
burn.
constantly.
Yeah, whatever you're praying, you don't know, Bridget. You could have something in your legs, something, because those spirits, they like to hide. Your body is a compartment, it's a container. Your body
Mm-hmm.
contains the spirit. So you have a soul in there, plus you got multiple spirit in you. Some of them are good, definitely a lot of them are bad. So a lot of them are
Mm-hmm.
burning, some of them are energy regeneration. The body have to regenerate it, and then things like that. So yeah, I would say the feet burning, the hand burning, the headaches, they are here. Yes, it's things that are getting
Yes.
out of your body. That's what I can say about this.
One more thing.
Yes.
I was in the hospital about a month ago, and what happened was, and I'm forgetting what I'm saying.
Hmm.
It was something that came up in my chest. I have a defibrillator, right?
Okay.
But it stuck out of my chest, and I told the doctors, the heart doctor, he said that's okay, nothing's wrong with it. Okay, now I went back. I told my primary care doctor.
Hmm.
Now I went back. You should have seen how they were pawning over me,
Hmm.
trying to see what happened because they didn't care before. And now it's like they know.
Hmm.
It's like they didn't know before and didn't care about it. And now they're just running all over me when I went to the hospital today.
Hmm.
And
Interesting.
I'm looking at them, I say, you guys knew this.
Yeah, they knew something was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I love the nation. I love you, Big
Hmm.
Levi, and I
Yes.
love your family.
Yes.
And I thank you for everything you've done for me.
You're welcome, beloved sister. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. All praises and glory go to the mighty one, of course. Yes, brothers. Again, you are entering a new period. Things in your body, you are changing. We say this: we are changing physically, spiritually, mentally. Everything is changing in your body. You will feel weird energy. You will feel burn. You will feel all sort of things. I believe we have another sister. Shalom.
Oh,
Shal-
praise
The Most High.
Oh, all praises, beloved. What you got for the nation?
How are you, Big Levi? I want to check on you, make sure you're okay.
I'm all right. Just I'm off the fasting and I can't wait to go eating. So what's going on?
every every time you say stuff like that cracks me up, and especially when you're talking about your glasses.
Ah,
You're in your glasses. I'm like, you're only 33 years old. What are you talking about?
that is the truth.
But anyway, I'm sitting here listening, and what it's funny to me. I'm sitting here in awe because everybody talking about someone coming up behind you, and you're saying no one's supposed to come up behind you. So just last night, I had a dream, and it was this white lady coming up behind me in my dream, and she had on a mask, so I couldn't see her whole face. But she came up behind me, and she had something in her hand, and she was going to throw it over my head to do something to me. But just before she did that, I turned around and I looked at her, and then I woke up. So, so it's funny that you are people. Everyone's calling and talking about this. I'm just like, wait a minute. I had that dream last night, and then I have to say, thank you, Big Levi. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because a few months ago you mentioned about buying that Ring camera, buying for your yeah. And as soon as you said it, because I live alone, right? So as soon as you said it, I said, okay. So I went and I bought one, and I put it on my, have it on my door and everything. And so a couple weeks ago, I was looking through, how it records and everything. I was looking through, and it was had to be like about 11 o'clock at night. And it recorded this white man and outside my door. And it's weird because 11 o'clock at night, no one's delivering anything at that time of the night. But he stood right in front of my door. He turned around and he looked around like he's looking to see if anybody's watching him. Then he took a picture, took out his phone, held it up to my door, and took a picture and walked away. I have it recorded. And I was like, what is that? Because I live in an apartment complex, so it's not like my door is different from everybody else's. Everybody's door in the complex is the same colors, blue. I don't have anything spectacular about my door, nothing great about it, nothing. It's just like everybody else's. But he stood in front of my door and took a picture, and I'm like, what are you taking a picture of? So it was, I was like, thank God Big Levi said, mention that same camera, because I was like, that was just very strange to me. But I did go ahead and I said, I don't know what you are or who you are, but I'm going to tell you, don't come near this door, because you come by this door or try to do anything, the Most High is going to take care of you. Okay.
Right. Let me tell you something. You see, this is what we are doing concerning the pot right now is so important. Beloved, a lot of those so-called white folks, they are heavily into dark magic. People don't know this. You think you're Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, those guys are heavily into blood magic, dark things. A lot of white folks, they're what they call energy brethren. That's why they always give the police money when they shoot us in the street, because it's not that they are happy or you die, because there's a meaning when the sweet wine, they love that. They have agent going out there targeting people. You see what they have a way. When they come to your house, they see the little camera. They know what it is. They know you can see them. They act like, oh, let me take a picture for this apartment. I am a realtor. I was looking for apartment to buy, and then somehow I was looking for 202. Yours is 203. I took a picture. Nothing more, nothing less. You don't know what this person was going to put in your door. You don't know what kind of thing. That is why our people now, you got the knowledge. You can put, in this book right here, so to speak, they have things you can draw in your door. or whatever. Most likely, you had this presence over here that he felt is like, "Mm-mm, I can't touch this one." Just like the sister had that dream, the spirit told this guy, "Man, she's sealed." They go to one of the ones that, "Mm-mm, she's sealed. I can't touch this. I can't touch that one. Let me look for another one. Ah, this one is not sealed. I can take this one." White folks use magic against you every single day. You just don't use anything to defend yourself. But we talk about this. All your boss, your co-workers, they all use magic, negative magic. Of course, there's no magic has no color. There's no black and white magic.
Right.
They use it to hurt people. They have to. They like things quick, and demons. They will make deal with you if you can give them the sweet wine quickly, and they like that. A lot of our people are dying in car accident and stuff, or being killed by the police and stuff. They think those things are being done and stuff. It depends on the people that you're hanging out with, especially Gentiles. They are heavily into heavy hitchmen. They are heavy into those things. You see those people going to church and stuff. No, they're not. They will target you. They'll come to your house, and so that's why I don't let anybody come to my house. And I would suggest, sister, do you have an aloe vera?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I have two aloe vera, but they're not in my apartment. They're outside. They're right outside my door.
All praises to the Most High. That's why he could not get in, because the aloe vera prevented him. All praises. Thank you, beloved. Okay.
Well, I have one more thing. I
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I had another dream the other day, and it was a black snake that it crawled up my arm, my right arm. But the thing about this snake was that its head was plastic. It wasn't like a regular, snake head. It was like plastic, like a shiny plastic, but it was alive. And the body was black, but it had like black lines going down its body. And it crawled up my arm, wrapped itself around my arm. And I honestly, in the dream, I was scared because I'm like, this is a snake and it's on my arm. So I grabbed the snake by its tail and I was trying to pull it off my arm slowly. So when I got it out, like all the way out to where my hand was, it bit me on my hand. Right? And in the dream, it was like I went to some people, like there was these women in the dream that I went to, and I was like, the snake bit me. Basically, I need help. But they were asleep. These women were asleep, and I had to wake them up, but they were sleeping. And I woke them up and I told them what happened. But they were not concerned. They were just like, okay, they weren't worried about it or anything like that. And then I woke up. I don't know what that means. I have no clue.
This is a little bit puzzling. Because the reason why it's puzzling, you live alone, and I'm not assuming that you don't have family member or like people that it seems like something that related to uh some again, I don't want to do you have a husband or a dude you're dating or somebody that betrayed you, and then you go in and you cry to a family member, you try to prove to them that this person was evil, but they don't really care. I don't care about
yeah that's happened to me years and years ago. The Most High removed a lot of evil people from out of my life, and so He's removed a lot of evil people, family, friends, the whole nine. So that part is like null and void. So I really don't keep friends like that.
Okay.
So I'm mostly to myself. So it's just me and the Most High.
Okay, sister, that's what I'm getting for them. That's what I got from that. It's just something happened to you, and then you try to explain it to certain people, and they really don't care, and they won't understand anyway.
Yes, I don't even try to explain anything to anybody. And also, just before I forget, I have my pineapple, and I've had it since the 18th of April.
Yes.
It's orange. It hasn't turned black or anything. It's just sitting there, nice and pretty as it always looking. Yes. And then and I did the water challenge. So I did mine today. So
that's good. That's good.
I don't care what the Most High tells me to do. If he tells you to tell us to go jump, I'm gonna go. Yes. I'm gonna go jump, and then
all praises.
Tell me what it's all about later. But thank you so much, Big Levi. I so much appreciate you and the nation.
You're welcome, beloved.
Blessings to everyone.
Shalom. All
Shalom.
right. Yes, all praises to the Most High. Thank you, beloved sister, for calling us. We haven't done that for a while. I have taken multiple calls. Today I kind of like have a little time. Uh somebody WhatsApp. This is WhatsApp. Usually WhatsApp work, but most of the time it doesn't. Sister Merlin, is that what that is? Shalom. Oh, it's not working. Hello?
Sh- Shalom, shalom, brother Levi. Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. Again, it's WhatsApp brothers. Okay, go
Shalom
ahead.
nation. Shalom nation. Okay, I'd just like to share a dream with you. I had it on the 27th of April. It was a Wednesday, and I'm just wondering if you can interpret it for me. Um, I walked up to a house and I attached a piece of string or twine to the front door. Then I turned around, and as I turned around, I saw two male lions. But the color of their coats was like a silver diamond color. I can't explain it properly, so excuse me. It was like vapor. And so as I started walking towards them, I said to myself, I wonder if they will walk down the road with me. And as I got nearer to them, they did exactly that. One was on my left hand side, one was on my right hand side. I was in the middle, and they walked down the road with me. And that was my dream. Um, I That's it. That was it.
Okay. All right. Let me try to recapitulate, so to speak, if I'm saying this word right. You had a dream and you were in a house, right?
I was outside in the street, and I walked up to someone's front door. I don't know who the house belonged to.
And you put two like twine, two line in the house, right?
Just some string or some twine. I attached it to the front door.
Okay. You would attach it to the front door, up or down? How was it?
It was literally to the handle of the door, and it just came straight out, and I just left it there, and
Okay.
I
You
walked away.
okay? You attach it to the string. Of course, the line is a form of communication and ley line, because when you get into a house, when you want to get in, you have to open the door by the handle. So you have to turn on the handle, push the handle, something like that. The two lions, the two mountain lions, there's a reason why you saw them as mountain lion, not regular lion. And in the word mountain or mountains, who sit on top of the mountains. And those two lions, you say, I wonder if they will follow me if I go on the street. And they hear the command, they following you. So those two lions, remember, I'm not quite sure if you're familiar, because we've been diving in a lot of things. You have a guardian angel, and you have six family, six celestial families. Okay, so,
Mhm.
and they six of them, each of them, they have their own job. And one was your left side and one was on your right side, and there's a reason why they are silver. I'm not quite sure, what are you where were you born on Monday or like Tuesday?
Thursday, so
Thursday.
Jupiter.
Jupiter. Okay, blue. um with those two lions walking, those are form of protection. Of course, some people can say they are the two tribe, the lion of Judah and the lion of Israel, the northern and the
Hmm.
southern kingdom. But those are protection from both side of the road, because when you walk on the road, they're not road though. Those are ley line. And when you walk on the road, that means you walk on a path. And whatever path you're walking in your life, you got double protection: protection on the right, protection on the left. I'm not too sure about the string of the house that you live in there. I'm not. It seems like when you leave string, you leave like a path, a way to get track. Probably you leave for something, for somebody to come find you, or somebody to come with you to follow the string. That's what I'm getting. But it's a form of protection from both sides when you're walking in the path, the road, and you're going forward. That's what I'm getting. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. All praises to the Most High Yahuwah. And thank you, Big Levi, for everything you do. I love you, family. I'm doing the 7-day water.
Yes.
Um, And yeah, the first day was rough. My stomach was out of
Yes.
control.
Yes, I almost threw up the first day. I almost threw up. Some people threw up. I almost threw up. A lot of things, and then the people you will understand the results. We will grade it probably Saturday or Sunday. I would say Sunday. Okay, so we will do that. Okay,
Thank you, brother. Shalom, family. Shalom.
shalom. All right. All right. So that's Sister Blackfoot calling. That's I don't know when you sister. Hello.
Shalom, Big Levi.
Shalom,
Shalom,
beloved.
family.
What you got for the nation?
Um, I had been wanting to call, but there, since the beginning of last month,
Yes.
it started like I think it was Saturday. I had a dream, and uh, it was like two. I was inside of a spaceship, and I was talking to someone. But the person was tall, but I just never saw his face. And as I walked to the window of the ship and I looked out, there was other ships that were pulling up and lining next to each other. And so the voice said, "Are you ready to fight?" And I was like, "Well, yes." And then the two doors opened, and then you ran in and slid across the floor, and you jumped up and you said, "Let's go to war. Let's go to war." And so I woke up. The next night, the next night, I was it was you there. And as I looked out the window, the sky was black and it started forming these big tornado hurricane looking things. And I was like, "Oh my God, what is this?" And I woke up. Then come the Wednesday of April, I think that's when they had all those tornadoes fell down because it was like about 3 or 4 big black tornadoes just started turning, making itself as I'm looking out the window. And then come the Wednesday of April, when it was in the I think it was in the middle of the states where they had those 42 or something tornadoes that came. That happened the Wednesday. But I have been having those hot sessions. At one time, it was my feet. Then it turned into where I'm just throwing the covers off of me like I'm on fire. And I haven't been, I couldn't understand why, but this has been happening to me for like weeks. And before those dreams, that dream of you in my dream, I had a dream about blue jays. Yes. And then Saturday, there was two blue jays that was skipping across my driveway. They landed and started skipping across the driveway and then they flew away. But then there was also a red bird that came, landed not that long after that blue jay. And then that was it. You
Thank
will.
you.
Shalom, family.
Shalom, beloved sister. That was
Shalom.
our beloved sister Blackfoot. I'm surprised that sister find us because every time she call, he will always be so call, and well, every time we're on WhatsApp calling, of course, the you can actually hear the phone call. You can talk on WhatsApp and somebody call you. You can pick up both call will just merge. I don't know what the hell is going on with WhatsApp. So again, I always tell people when you see me on your dream or any other brethren, it's a figure. It could be actual me, but it is not us. It's a representation of us. The reason why you keep seeing me in your dream, I am. You have great respect for the Most High. You have great respect for the main servant of the Most High, and you dare not insulted the Most High. And when the Most High is sending us in your dream, those are very important. It could be a warning unto me. It could be a warning unto the nation. It could be a warning unto you. Are you ready for war? Well, then let's go. They were in a spaceship. Beloved, when I tell you those things, they actually do exist. Those things are there. They are real. The reason why, listen, I'm reading, listen, No, I'm not gonna say that. It has to be saying a Zoom meeting because we have too many swine and stuff talking. Because of that, I didn't want to have a Patreon. Well, not a Patreon. Wait a minute. YouTube has something called members, right? Is that what that is? There's something in YouTube for members only. If you release a video, only members will see it. Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. I think that's what it is. Is that what that is? Because I don't want to keep saying stuff. Yeah, they do have that. I might have a members only because a lot of swine, they want they won't be a member because you can see their real name and stuff, which I really don't care about that. Because there are certain information for the nation, it only for a few. When this whole thing blew up, when Big Judah uploaded the video on Patreon, when he asked, he said he looked at some stuff. He said, "I don't know what those thing is. If anybody have any information, please send more." That's when we find out Raphael was in the midst. We released the video. The Mosai cemented to us there'll be no Jacob's trouble. Raphael, the healer, is there to heal us. Now, I'm not quite sure about Patreon yet. I'm gonna check the YouTube stuff. When we release if we release a video, I'll get back to the sister dream though. If we release the video on YouTube for pay, so to speak, and whoever is a member will see it 30 days before. And if the information needs to be released on YouTube public, it will be because there are certain things closed circle. It can't go out there. It has to be closed circle. It is said in French, tous les sagesses qui n'a pas été partagée en nul, something like that, which mean all the knowledge that not shared or void, all non-shareable knowledge or void knowledge. If you have a knowledge, you don't share it. Certain amazing things that you keep it for yourself. You die with it. It's a void knowledge. You never share it. You never pass it on. We have knowledge and we need to share it with people. Certain things you cannot share it with online because people will comment. I know I'm gonna get a lot of crap about that coconut things. Oh, you'll have those people that know better than the masters. They'll come like, hey man, you should have Christ would have done that for you and stuff. How long you've been praying to Christ? Christ gives you everything you need to fight, but yet you keep asking him, do it for me. That's the welfare mentality. That is why we need a small circle. When you see me or another brother in your dream, it is not us, it's a representation of us. It is because you have great respect and great fear for the Most High, then He sent one of somebody you're familiar, somebody you respect, and definitely somebody you love, somebody you appreciate. You feel comfortable. You have no problem with me, and I have a lot of problem with you. Big leaf. Hey man, I don't know you, but you know me. You. At some point, you trusted me, which you shouldn't. You trusted me. That's why I appear. That's why I'm very careful. I'm very careful. I don't say anything here because if I say it, the people will do it. Some of you are blind fools when it comes to following the Most High, because when it comes to following the Most High, I'm a blind fool. I'm not a wise man. A wise man will wait and see when it comes to the Most High, but fools will jump in and they get hurt, then they will learn from that. Some of the people are blind. The moment you say, hey man, the Most High, I do this and stuff, they will quickly do it. If I said anything here that needs to be done, the people will do it. That's why I'm very careful not to say something and then I didn't even check it. I didn't even pray on it. Next thing you know, the people start doing, they sin in front of the mighty one. We have to be very careful. That's why you see me in the dream and the whole thing. We want to go to war spaceship. You already know what's going on, man. This thing will happen. It will happen. Brethren, we are having all those dreams and information and wisdom. It's for a reason. There are certain things we cannot. That's why I love the Zoom meeting, because I can see you. Some people come to our Zoom meeting and then the spirit come on them. They say something they shouldn't say it, and then the Most High remove them. We don't even remove them. They left because the Most High put a spirit on them. They're not supposed to be there. That's what it is. That's why we need to get places to meet with people we can see. We share it. And there will be certain videos we will do. Certain information we will release. It will release those small circle, because most people, they will. It's not like they don't know what it is. Instead of saying, you know what, I don't know what those people are talking about. I do not want to be around them. This is witchcraft. I don't want to be involved. I will keep my law and follow to the end. Let me unsubscribe. Let me go somewhere good. Some of them are there to cause strife, to try to telling you things. Oh, this is what you're doing is not. Now you're going to hell. You're a witch. You are this. They will speak against it. You know what that do? I have things that are automatically here. When people open their wide mouth, they don't know what they're saying. They open their wide mouth. You activate those things, and I give those things orders. I say, if anybody say this and this and that, go back and check this fool, and they will check you. Babe, what's going on? Hey, I'm doing, I'm doing things I was praying. What happened? This cat get in here?
No, I kicked him. James need to ride home from school. He said he missed the bus.
Kid, man. All right. Well, I'll call. You want to come to, or you want me to go pick him up?
I don't know. You can go get him.
Is he at the school? Because
yeah, he said he's gonna be outside by the office.
The same place that
Yeah, well, we dropped him off when he missed the bus. Yeah.
Well, what do you mean the same place?
At the office, babe.
Oh, okay. Which cat just get in here?
The gray one.
I don't want this cat inside of here. What happened to Oyo? Did you have? I mean, that other cat that
I told you Ash don't ran away. I don't know where he at.
Well, one less cat in the house. Beloved brothers, my apology. I will leave you. We will talk. She got out.
No, she's right there.
Okay, well,
yeah, now he got up.
Okay, good. Boy, I was saying something about Patreon and YouTube membership, but anyway, there are certain knowledge, some heavy stuff. I will not share it. Mostly 90% of our stuff we will share it here, but there are certain things it has to be private. And when this happen, I'll do this. Beloved, my apology. I will leave the nation. We will talk a little bit more. I finally have a little time to finally, brothers, finally, man. Yeah, we have to form a close circle, very, very close circle. I will call the beloved sister Yolanda right after this. I have to say that so I won't forget. Shalom, beloved. Okay, all praises to the Most High. Glory goes to the Mighty One, Great One. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. Forget. Get your coconut and your parchment. Get rid of the stalker. All praises to the Most High. Shalom.